Think about your last heated argument. This conflict leaves us feeling drained and disconnected with the real issue unresolved. We often blame the situation or the other person, but the real problem and the solution is a skill we haven't mastered. Today, I want to talk about the skill, emotional intelligence. My conviction on this topic comes from research in psychology showing that emotional intelligence directly imparts conflict resolution and relationship satisfaction. First, I will establish the problem of how a lack of this skill fuels conflict. Second, I will present the solution. Finally, I will visualize how master this skill can transform our relationships. Without emotional intelligence, conflicts escalate and cause damage. High levels of emotion are a primary barriers to resolution. According to a 2018 study by Lakshmi Kapoor in IT industry, when emotions run high, we engage in defensive behavior, making it impossible to thinking logically about a solution. Our goal shifts from solution the problem to simply winning the argument. Consequences of poorly managed conflict damage our relationships. A 2023 review by Anaya Roy in the International Journal of Research publication, and the reviews highlights that an inability to manage emotions in social situations directly harms our well-being. In our romantic partnerships, this leads to a decline in satisfaction as demonstrated in a 2023 study in current psychology by Walker et al. When partners fail to effectively regulate each other's emotions, the relationship itself suffers. So we see the problem. What is the solution? The solution is to deploy emotional intelligence as a practical skill set, which includes two main components. The first is self-awareness and self-regulation. It is the ability to recognize and manage your own reactions. According to Kapper, it is a crucial first step to remain calm and prevent escalation. The second is empathy. Understanding the emotions and perspective of others. As Kapper notes, this skill lets you step into the shoes of others, which is essential for finding common ground. By applying these skills, we shift conflict from a battle to a collaborative process. We move from blame toward understanding. This corrects the possibility of win-win solutions, where both parties feel heard and respected. The solution is not just theoretical. We can picture the differences makes. Imagine applying these skills in your own life. In a future disagreement, you'll use respectful listening, and willing to affirm your partner. Research by Walker et al. 2023 shows these behaviors are linked to higher relationship satisfaction, making your band stronger. At work, you address disputes constructively and highlighted by ROI. High EI is linked to improved job satisfaction because it allows you to settle disputes effectively. Now, contrast that with the alternative, a circle of repeated arguments and damaged trust, where minor disagreements explode into major fights. The problem only gets worse. So, how do we begin this journey from conflict to connection? We've seen that a lack of emotional intelligence creates destructive conflicts, but deploying this skill is a practically solution. I urge you to take immediate action this week by choosing one of these two simple pictures. First, practice emotional awareness. The next time you feel a strong emotion, pause and name it to yourself. This act creates space for self-regulation. Second, practice respectively listening. In your next conversation, make it your primary goal to understand the other person's view before you respond. Conflicts in life are inevitable, but there are better ways to resolve them. We need to use emotional intelligence to understand others and structure the conversation. Thanks.